I get asked all the time, what type of camera should I get? And I gotta tell you, these days, so many cameras are amazing. Even at the entry level, you're gonna be able to take amazing pictures even if, it might not be the most expensive, newest camera. So in this case, my recommendations are probably gonna be more Canon based because that's what I'm used to shooting, but it's nothing against shooting with a Nikon or a Sony. It's just that my background happens to be in Canon. So for the sake of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about these two cameras. This is more of a professional higher end camera. It's gonna set you back over $2,000, which is out of the price range for most people. And I don't recommend starting with this camera. Now, what I do recommend starting with is something like this, which is a 7D Mark I, right? So this camera is it's outdated. It's about 8 years old, maybe a little older. But here's the thing, this camera takes phenomenal photos. And it has a kit lens with 18 to 135, which is a cheap lens. It's not very nice, it's plasticky, but it does the job for a beginner, right? It's gonna get you that really wide focal length. It's gonna be able to let you zoom in so you can do a lot of different things with that one lens. One lens that I would recommend to buy with this is they have something called the Nifty 50, which is a 50 millimeter f1.4 that costs $99. It is an amazing lens for the price, and I definitely recommend that being your first lens. If you don't have a Canon, you can buy something equivalent. I would look online and see what people are saying about the equivalent lens, but a 50 millimeter f1.4 is a phenomenal lens to start with because the 50 millimeter is a great focal length, and also that shallow depth of field that you're going to get from that 1.4 is going to allow you to have some serious creativity with what you're trying to do. So for something like this EOS 7D Mark I, it's probably going for about $300 used right now. I don't necessarily think you have to buy new. I think this used camera is phenomenal. It is old. You might want to take a look and see how many shots people have used it on, how many shoots people have used it on, and how many times it's been used, how many hours it's been used. But I think it's a phenomenal camera. If you want to get a new camera, which I understand, I usually get new stuff because I don't want to inherit other people's problems. I completely understand that. I recommend getting something like a T5i. Every once in a while, you'll see a deal come around for like $550 for a lens and the body, which is a phenomenal deal. I think if you can get in for under $550, you're killing it. It's an amazing price. So for me, I think an entry-level Canon like a T5i, maybe even a used T5i, or a 7D Mark I for $250, $300, you can't go wrong. This camera right here, another big thing too, is that if you're gonna get a photography camera, entry-level photography camera, make sure that it shoots video at 1080p, okay? A lot of cameras are doing it now. It's something that's being added on. You don't have to pay extra for it. And the benefit of that is that you're gonna be able to use it to make more money in the long term with video. I'm telling you, you will. Just trust me on that. Even if you upgrade, it'll still be a good B camera for video. If you have 1080 video coming out of one of these DSLRs, you'll be able to use it in the future. Just trust me on that. But hey, that's my recommendation for the DSLRs for entry level. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys.